Tell me your name again. Sorry.
S-A-K-U-R-A. And last name was Smith.
I don't see you in there, but you know, if it's been a little while, sometimes they put inactive. Yeah, no, right. But let's see here. Whoops. S-A-K-U-R-A?
Correct.
You've met my daughter before, right?
Yeah, you look familiar, so I assume so. But for sometimes if you're not here for a little while, then it puts it. See, this is select. Good morning, good morning. Sorry, I found you.
No, you're so
Just,
good.
my Yeah, so you were connected to your mom, but since she got her unlimited, I had to unconnect you guys.
That's crazy.
So just one class is 28.
Is there like a 3?
There's not a 3, but there's a 5, or there's a 4, which would be 99 if you wanted to do that.
I'll just do today and I'll see. 'Cause I don't really know.
Okay.
Here. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Thanks. Do you need a receipt?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Thank you. All right. Good morning. Now we're getting started. So those of you that haven't been here before, we also stream now because it's the new way. So we got some people from all over. Mondays, typically I do I'm hearing myself in an echo. Really what that means is we pick kind of an area of the body and just sort of go deep specifically for athletes as a yoga, as a runner. and cyclist. I feel like it's important. We also stream with the Malibu Half Marathon people. So today I thought we'd do quads, hamstrings, and low back, because oftentimes the quadriceps pull on the pelvis a little bit and kind of get into the lower back. So I thought that would be a good thing to do. Unless anyone has anything super specific they want to work on. How did you feel, by the way, after last time?
I'm really sore right now.
Oh, you are? Good. Really sore is good. But hopefully a good kind of sore.
Yes.
Let me just do this and that. Sharing this here. There we go. Now this. There we go. Morning, Jason, Kathy, Tom, Donna. Good morning.
Happy Father's Day.
Thank you, thank you. Right back to you. Happy Father's Day. Alrighty. Let me just record this too.
Recording in progress.
There we go. One more thing and then we'll start. Shut the door. Okay, so let's go ahead and start actually sitting this time. So let's go ahead and start on the, kind of seated on the heels if you can. For you, it's basically like this, right? So just like you are, yes, yeah, exactly. And we'll just do a little bit of a breathing thing first. So palms up, eyes closed, shoulders relaxed. Start breathing in and out of the nose. Let the shoulders drop down, top of the head floats up. Breath smooth. Just take your first moment or two, kind of come into your body, your breathing sensations. Just be aware. I'm going to do just a little bit of a deeper breath hold. So go ahead and inhale as deeply as you can. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Holding the breath in. Slowly exhale. Keep exhaling, keep exhaling, keep exhaling. We're going to hold the breath out. Inhale again deeply. We'll go 3 times. So this is second time. Inhale. Hold the breath in. Relax the shoulders. Exhale. Keep exhaling, keep exhaling, keep exhaling. Holding the breath out. And one more time, inhale again deeply. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Holding the breath in, relax the shoulders as you expand the lungs. Breathe. Or hold the breath, actually. Sip in a little more breath. And exhale. Exhale, 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 holding the breath out. Good. Then relax the breath. So inhale and exhale. And hopefully just a little bit of breath work helps to kind of get you more present in a little bit of a deeper state of relaxation maybe. Bring the palms together at the heart. Take a moment, set your intention to release stress, heal, strengthen, whatever that means for you, whatever kind of comes up, just adding a deeper meaning to your breath and your movements. Good. And then open the eyes, and if you're already feeling a big stretch in the legs here, then you can stay there, but if you feel like you can handle a little bit more, then lean back and lift the knees. You lean back, lift the knees, stretch the shins here, breathe. That's it. Shoulders drop down, push the heart up, drop the head back, and breathe. Good, one more nice big inhale. And then all the way forward down as you exhale, right onto the hands and knees, lift the feet up. You can kind of slowly roll the ankles a little bit, let some blood move back into the legs and feet and ankles. Good. And then we're going to do some cat and cow tilts from here. So as you inhale, lift the heart up. And then as you exhale, round the back, tuck the tailbone. So inhale, lift up. Exhale, round the back. Keep that going a few more times. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. A couple more. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Good, then side to side, so lift the feet up side to side, shoulder and hip together. One side, shoulder and hip together. Other side, breaking up again some of that stiffness and tension and tightness just from sleep if you just woke up, or all day. Sometimes just sitting all day can cause a little tension and tightness. So we want to just begin the process of breaking some of that open. Good, now back to neutral. We're going to start with a little balance. So left leg back, right arm forward. Balance here, breathe. So a little balance, a little core. You can roll the ankle in the back. A little space in the ankle. And then you're going to bend that leg, reach back for the foot. Flex that foot, lift up a little bit. So you're lengthening the upper body, twisting if you can. It's a little shoulder stretch, a little back bend, and a little hip stretch all in one. A little quad too. Good. Leg back, arm forward, lift it up, and release. Around the back, tuck the tailbone, a little counter stretch, and then opposite side. Opposite leg back. So right leg, left arm. Hold. Breathe. You can roll the ankle in the back. Good. And then reach back, grab the foot or ankle if you can, and then flex that foot. Lift it up. Stretch the shoulders, spine. Back leg, quadricep if you can. Breathe. Good, one more breath. And then release that, leg back, arm forward, lift. And then child's pose. Child's pose, just for a moment. Good, and downward facing dog when you're ready. Come on up, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Take a moment, first moment here, bend the left leg, push the right heel down, give it a nice big stretch. One side. And switch sides, same thing, breathe. Good. Straightening both legs from there. Coming up on the toes when you're ready, walk softly to the hands. Extend the spine as you inhale, look forward. Fold as you exhale. Good, all the way up, nice big inhale. Hands to the heart, exhale, sun salutation A. From here, arms up, inhale. Folding down forward as you exhale. Drop the head, extend the spine as you inhale. Step back as you exhale. Pause here, first one. We'll take a little slower, warm up a bit. So abdomen really strong, extend the shoulders up, breathe. Use your thighs here as well. And then 5 times to chaturanga. So you could do this with the knees down or not. Lower halfway down, chaturanga, and then press back up. Legs straight if you want to work a little harder. Depends on you, your body, your energy level. 2 more. Good, all the way to the mat. Gentle back bend, so point the toes back, gentle back bend, cobra. Shoulders pull down a little bit, heart lifts up slightly, and breathe. Good, one more inhale. And then child's pose from there, child's pose. And then downward facing dog. So of course, anytime you need it, you can move to child's pose. That would be perfectly fine. Just take a couple breaths in your downward facing dog. Good, and then when you're ready, up on the toes, walk or lightly hop forward. Extend the spine as you inhale, fold as you exhale, and then all the way up as you inhale. Nice big inhale. Hands together at the heart. Exhale, we'll go 2 rounds from here. Arms up, inhale. Sun salutation A. Fold down forward as you exhale. Extend the spine as you inhale. Step back or hop back as you exhale. Vinyasa, you could take the easier one where you lower to the floor and then cobra and then downward facing dog. We'll do the harder one next, but fingers spread, palms flat, breath smooth, always checking in with your body, the sensations, the breath, taking this time to really just stay present in the body. Good, up on the toes again. Walk or hop forward. Extend that spine as you inhale. Fold as you exhale. All the way up, nice big inhale. Hands to the heart. Exhale, one more round like that, arms up. Inhale, fold down forward as you exhale. Extend the spine as you inhale, and step or hop back. Chaturanga or all the way to the mat, your choice. Upward facing dog or cobra, and then downward facing dog. Good, from here, this time right leg up behind you. Hold it up just a few breaths, sink that left heel down, give it a big stretch. Good, and then shoulders over the wrists, knee to the nose, abdomen strong, hold it. 2, 3, and then lift it back and up. And then knee to your left side. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, and lift it. And over to the right side. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, and lift it. And all the way forward. Stay there. Straighten the front leg, flex the foot. Bend the knee, drop the hips. So inhale and exhale. We're just going to go a few more rounds here. Inhale, hamstrings. Feel it out for you, for your body. It might be tighter, it might be more flexible today. Just a couple more times. Inhale, exhale, and one more. Inhale and exhale. Now we're going to drop the back knee. So if you need a little extra padding, if your back knee is sensitive, you just take the outside of the mat and roll it over. or use a blanket, exactly. And then from here, the easier option is just into that lunge. Just a little lunge, that's it. If you feel like you can, your right hand grabs the foot and then come forward and then sink the quadricep down. Breathe. So the quads often are super tight, which is kind of why we're gonna work on it a little bit. But, and they pull on the pelvis in such a way, because the quadricep, the four-headed muscle there, has a hip flexor, the rectus femoris, for you anatomy buffs there. But it pulls on the pelvis, and so oftentimes it can give the lower back a little trouble. Lift up, lean back, take a couple more breaths. Good, and then warrior one. So go ahead and come on up, turn the back foot flat, set your legs, foundation, come up to warrior one, hold. Shoulders relaxed, breath smooth. And then we're going to do the arm variation where we cross the arms. So turn the palms away from each other, cross at the forearms, bring the palms together. If you can, bend the arms, so that's still not a big deal. But then if you get the head in front and then push the arms straight and push the palms together. So it's effort to push the palms together, should heat up the shoulders a bit. And then if you're less flexible, as you push the arms straight, it'll be a stretch too. You're more flexible, might not get so much stretch because you already have that flexibility. But one more breath, effort. And then hands down, leg back, vinyasa, or straight to down dog. Anytime you need to skip that vinyasa, you can. Left side as you're ready, take the leg up behind you, hold it up there, breathe. Good, one more inhale. And then our core strength, shoulders over the wrists, knee to the nose, abdomen strong, hold it, 2, 3, and lift it. And then forward knee to your right side, hold it, 2, 3, and lift it. Forward to the left, hold, 1, 2, 3, and lift it. And all the way forward. Stay there, fingertips about 5 or 6 times, straighten the front leg, flex the foot. Bend the knee, drop the hips. Inhale, straighten, and exhale, bend. Keep it going, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, a couple more. And again, it's all about your own body, your own sensations, and work on opening, letting go, loosening, strengthening. One more. Good. And then back knee drops down. And again, the easy thing, just come up and lean forward. So that's going to be more of a hip stretch, but it'll go into the quad some. If you can, left hand grabs that right foot. And then you square the hips back forward and then sink down and breathe. Feel it out for you, lengthen the upper body, lift up, breathe, take about 5 more deep breaths. Good, one more breath. And then release that. Warrior one, same. Turn the back foot flat, come on up. Pause first, feel it in your foundation and legs, and then as you feel ready, palms turn out, cross the arms, push up, breathe. Sinking down, good, breathing deep, 2 more breaths. And then let it go. Hands down, vinyasa, or straight to downward facing dog. Very nice. Take a couple breaths here, downward facing dog. Breathe. Up on the toes, walk or lightly hop forward. Extend the spine as you inhale, fold as you exhale. Chair pose this time, chair. And then we're gonna twist. So go ahead and bring the palms together, hook your left elbow outside the right knee, lengthen the upper body, twist and turn. Work with the spine here a little bit. We're not gonna spend that much time on the spine in general, but a little lower back thanks to the quadriceps stretching, but lengthen and twist and breathe. Good, one more breath, twist. And then back to chair, inhale. Switch it, same thing, other side. Lengthen up, turn and twist. Good, one more breath. And then back to chair, inhale. Stand, hands to the heart. Exhale, nice big full breath. Good, and then linking it all together, 2/3 of it together, sun salutation B. Chair pose when you're ready. Remember, you can modify that vinyasa whenever you need to. We'll go 3 rounds here. Fold down, halfway up, step back or jump back. Vinyasa all the way to the mat or halfway down. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Right side first, take the leg up. Bring it forward. Warrior 1, reaching up. Inhale. And then hands down. Take the leg back. Vinyasa, lower. Up and back. Good, left side, take it up. Bring it forward. Warrior 1, reach up. Hands down, take the leg back. Vinyasa. And downward facing dog. Hold it and breathe. Anytime you need a little extra break, you can always rest in child's pose. Find your smooth, even breaths. Good, up on the toes again. Walk or lightly hop forward. Extend the spine as you inhale, fold as you exhale. Chair pose, inhale. Stand, hands to the heart. Exhale, nice big full breath. And then back to chair, inhale. 2 more rounds like that. Fold down as you exhale. Halfway up, inhale. Step or jump back. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Down dog, right side. Take the leg up, bring it forward. Warrior 1, reaching up. Good, hands down. Leg back, vinyasa. Up and back. Good, left side. Take it up, bring it forward. Warrior 1, reaching up. Hands down, leg back, vinyasa. Downward facing dog, hold, breathe. Good. One more nice big breath here in down dog. And then up on the toes again. Walk or hop forward. Extend the spine as you inhale. Fold as you exhale. Chair pose from there. Inhale. Stand, hands to the heart. Exhale. Again, a big full breath just to kind of reset. And then one more round. Same thing. Back to chair. Inhale. Fold. Exhale. Halfway up. Inhale. Step or jump back. Vinyasa. And right side, just like before, same thing. Take it up, bring it forward. Warrior one, reaching up. Hands down, leg back, vinyasa. Good, left side, take it up. Bring it forward. Warrior one, reach. Hands down, leg back, vinyasa. All right, excellent. Downward facing dog. Pause, a few breaths. Good, then from here, just the right leg. Take it up, bring it forward. Stay on your back toes, crescent pose. So a little bit different than warrior one, right? So warrior one, back foot is flat. Crescent pose, you're on the back toes. Good. That's it, arms up, shoulders relaxed, breathe. We're gonna do kind of a little standing balance. So I want you to interlace the fingers back behind you. That's gonna end up in a standing splits. Lift the heart up, and draw the shoulders back and down. Drop the head back if your balance is okay. Breathe. Drive the back leg back some, sink down a little bit. Keep breathing. One more inhale, and then lean forward. Scoot the back foot forward, step up. Keep the hands behind you interlaced for the moment. Warrior three with the arms behind you. Balance, flex that back foot, breathe. So a few moments balancing. Good, so now you're gonna start to lower the upper body down and then stretch the shoulders a little bit more, all while you're balancing if you can. A few more breaths. If you lose the balance, it's fine. Just kind of regain it. Interlace the fingers back again. Stretch. Couple breaths. Wow. One more breath with the arms back if you still got them back there. And then hands down. So big hamstring stretch here. Grab your right leg with the right hand and pull that leg in a little bit more deeply if you can. A few breaths. Good, one more inhale, lift it, and then step right back. Go ahead and step both legs back, vinyasa. And you can take it easy. Sometimes a big forward bend deserves a gentle back bend instead of going deep. Depends on you. Downward facing dog, take a moment, bend your left leg, push the right heel down. So once you sort of go into the bigger, deeper stretches, then you want to take a moment and really keep that stretch or keep that newfound space and flexibility. Left side from there, take the leg up, bring it forward, stay on the back toes, crescent pose. Good. Arms up, shoulders relaxed, breathe. So feel that stretch in the hip flexor first, good. And then we can take the arms out to the side this time, lift the heart up, lean back a little bit so you get a little bit more openness in the heart center, lungs. One more inhale, and then you're gonna lean forward, step up. Once you feel balanced, same thing with the hands. Interlace the fingers back behind you again. Balance first, a few breaths. And then start to lower your upper body down. Breathe. Wow. Good. One more breath. Wow. If you're not completely off balance. And then hands down and lift that back leg. Really get that hamstrings to stretch. Breathe. Good, one more inhale, lift it, and then step back. Vinyasa, or straight to down dog. Anytime you can skip the vinyasa if you want to. Good, take a moment, bend the right leg this time, push the left heel down, give it a big stretch. Good. This time, right leg again, take it up. Bring it forward. And then we're gonna drop the back knee. We're gonna go, if you need the little extra padding, you can have the little extra padding. We're gonna do that same stretch again. So the same big quad stretch. If you can, right hand grabs that left foot in the back, square the hips forward, and then sink down forward. So hopefully you notice a little bit more space. Rarely do we go in here twice, so it's nice to kind of sink in a little bit deeper after the first time where it just feels excruciating, and then you get in there again after you warmed up a little bit. Hopefully it feels a little nicer, a little bit more open. But the same kind of principles apply. You want to have opposing action. So as your quadricep goes down, lift the upper body up. Kind of lean back to get a deeper stretch. Last couple of breaths. Good. And then we're going to go back to crescent. So slowly, take your time. Tuck the back toes. Stay there, up to crescent pose. Arms up. And we're going to do our half moon, reverse half moon favorite sequence. But from here, not a long time, but first drive the back leg back, sink down a little bit. Arms out to the side. Take one more big inhale. And then look forward. Lift up, step up, breathe. Once you feel stable, then lift the left hip up and then bring the right hand down. Driving that back hip back, or back leg back. That's right. That's it, Megan. Megan, bring your foot closer to the mirrors. Top foot closer to the mirrors. So you're more in line. Yeah, exactly right. So if you look back at your toes, in general, you'd want to see that foot in the back, at least the toes. Then look down, come back up to warrior three, and then left hand down, right arm up. Drive that back leg back, lengthen and twist. Notice here, if you do this on a regular basis, if you feel a little bit more spacious in the standing leg, just because we started with that bigger hamstring stretch. So lengthen, lift that back leg, couple more breaths. One more big inhale, and then drop it all. Step back, down dog right away, or a vinyasa. Back to down dog. Inhale, exhale. Good, pause, take a moment, bend the left leg, push the right heel down, stretch. And then left side, take the leg up, bring it forward, or we're gonna drop the back knee. So double it up if you need to. You may not need to if you have a super thick mat or if you're on a carpet at home. You might not need it, but it's just nice. I prefer that you don't have to worry about any pain in that knee. Sinking forward this way. That's enough. If you can, left hand grabs that right foot, and then we go deeper into that quadricep stretch. Breathing. Going in twice makes you realize there might be a little progress. Lift up, twist up, breathe deeply. Good, one more breath. And then gonna release that, head back to crescent pose. Coming up, arms up, shoulders relaxed. We can take the arms out to the side right away. But really focus for a few breaths on that front side hip flexor. So driving the back leg back as you kind of lean back a little bit. That'll help the stretch go a bit deeper. One more inhale. Then lean forward, step up. Warrior 3. Flexing that back foot. Breathe deeply. Good, then slowly open. Right hip up, left hand down. Breathe. Drive that back leg back. Notice if you can look back for those heels, so then you know you're sort of in line there. Your body's in a straight line, as opposed to that top leg sort of leaning back some. 90%, I would say, of the weight of your body is on the standing leg. So the left hand is really there for balance, but you don't want to have too much weight into that hand, if possible. A couple more breaths. And then come on back up and switch. So right hand down, left arm up. Anytime you need to, you can bend the standing leg to give it a little reprieve. But then straighten it again, drive the back leg back, lengthen the torso and twist. That's it. Keep breathing. Again, see if there's a little bit more space, a little bit more freedom in there, and lift that back leg and lengthen the torso and twist up. Good, one more inhale. And then hands down, step back. Vinyasa, or not, of course. Good, downward facing dog. Take a moment, bend your right leg, push the left heel down, stretch it. Good, so now coming down onto the knees, we're going to take a little detour here. You're going to stretch the quads again a different way. If you're less flexible or have some knee issues, then the toes are together and the knees are apart. Right? That's the modified way. You could also even put something behind your knees. That will help usually if you're have issues there. But if you're more flexible, bring the knees together and the feet apart, and then bring your calves kind of down out to the side. Sit in between the feet. So your butt might easily come down to the floor. If it does, then you can even lie back. So if you can check. If your butt's on the floor, then you can easily lie back. That's right. So always pay attention to your own body. So this could be knees, it could be tops of the feet, it could be quads. Hopefully it's little quads too in there, or at least tops of the feet. That's okay. It's all right? Where do you feel it most, Hogler? Tops of the feet? Yeah. You could roll a blanket and put it under there, but if it doesn't, it's okay. Yeah. That might just help relieve some of the pressure. Yeah. Good, we're only going to stay here for 30 seconds. Let's say 30 seconds. Breathe. It's okay, Megan? It's good? Looks good. Good. If you're lying back, so we got a few folks here at the studio lying back. So the idea, if you're home or watching later, the idea if you're lying back is to engage the abdomen slightly and bring the tailbone under. So I'm not quite there at the moment, but if you notice your lower back is really rounded, it's usually because the quads allow you to go back, but not quite totally flat. So to help get a little deeper if you wanted to, is you can just kind of lift the hips up, engage the abdomen, sort of tuck the tailbone a little bit. Usually you'll feel that a little bit more deeply. So last couple breaths. Good. And then slowly come on out of there. Now the body likes to move slow. You've officially shifted some fascia there. So take your time. It's okay to feel old. It's only temporary. Downward facing dog from there. Little counter stretch for the legs. Let the legs come back. And then take a moment, bend the left leg, push the right heel down, big stretch. And then switch it, same thing, other side. Good. And then dropping down onto your knees. So now we're going to move into Ustrasana Camel. So I know a lot of you have done this, we've done this before, but the idea I want you to start to think about now, if you had a wall and you were sort of nearby a wall, what you'd want to do, so imagine that the wall is right here. You would push your quads into the wall, so you kind of ground yourself from there. And then as you went back, you'd come away from the wall, but then you drive the hips forward, right? Drive the quads forward. Now that we've opened up some of the quads, it's going to allow you to go up a little bit deeper and push the hips forward and lift the heart up and then drop the head back. So you don't need a wall, just make sure you're driving the quads forward. And then you might notice, we didn't do too much shoulders today, but if you had really open quads and really open shoulders, you'd be able to go deeper in the spine. Lift the heart up. It's okay, a few more breaths. One more inhale. And then slowly come forward. One side at a time, abdomen really strong to support the lower back, right to child's pose. Pause. Couple breaths. We're just going to do one more like that. Good. Come on up. Same thing. One more round like that. And you can take it easy too. If you want to just lift the heart up, lean back, that's it. And breathe, that's enough. If you're more flexible, hands to the heels, drive the hips forward, lift the heart up, and drop the head back and breathe. One more breath. Good, one side at a time. Slowly come down. Child's pose again. And then even in child's pose, you can kind of shimmy or kind of move a little bit side to side with the hips and lower back. Sometimes just the smaller movements allow the bones to sort of find their way back to their natural position around tighter muscles and tighter fascia, right? So just a slight little movement there is okay. And then we're gonna go come up across the legs. So I'm gonna shift myself a little bit this way. We're gonna do Janu Sirsasana. So go ahead and take the right leg forward, left leg pulls in this way. First we're gonna twist, so sit up nice and tall, turn to the outside of the foot. Just a few breaths. Good, and now down the center. So if you're more flexible, you can cross your wrists. Left hand would grab the outside of the right foot, right hand grabs the inside of the right foot. And then you can pull down. Less flexible, don't even worry about touching the feet. If you can get there, great. If not, great. Doesn't matter, just lean forward. You might feel it more in the back, you might feel it more in the hamstrings. This is typically more hamstrings. So just a few more breaths, stretching. And then come on up, switch sides. So same thing, other side. Shake that leg a little bit. Sit up tall, turn to the outside of the foot first. And sit up tall so your spine gets straighter and turn and twist. Good, one more breath. And then forward and stretch. So again, either just leaning forward, maybe grabbing the outside and the inside of the foot. Usually one side is a little bit different than the other, so just pay attention to that and breathe. Good, last couple breaths. All right, and then come up. We're gonna go to pigeon from there. So now just take that straight leg, swing it back for pigeon pose. All right. We'll go just about a minute or 90 seconds on each side. Ready, set, go. Make sure, of course, the knee doesn't hurt. So if you have any knee issues there, let me know and I'll give you a different alternative. Could be reclining pigeon on your back. Just relax and soften and breathe. Letting go a little bit more with each breath. Good, then switch sides, same stretch, opposite side. And of course, both legs are different, both hips are different, both knees are different. So if one side bothers you more, just make sure you make the appropriate adjustment there. last couple breaths. And then come on up from there. Go ahead and bring both legs forward. Do our finishing sequence here. So shake the legs out, reach the arms up, fold down, and stretch in your seated forward bend. Shift this here. And just a quick reminder, those of you on Facebook and YouTube, the live streams are done on a donation basis, so you can go to the studio, 5pointyoga.com, and see how you can contribute there. Otherwise, obviously, this is there for your well-being. From here, go ahead and roll up, roll back, take the legs up and over the head for plow. And then shoulder stand from there. Good. If your legs are up, just keep them up for a few more breaths. Straight up and down. Breathe. Legs wide from there. Flex the feet. Push through the legs. And then bend the knees, soles of the feet together. Breathe. Legs up and then down over the head slowly. Good, and then we'll come down, take our final twist in Shavasana. Pull the right knee in, give it a good squeeze in. Roll to your left side, easy twist. Even that might feel a little bit more open and spacious. And then switch sides, same thing. Twisting. And then back to the center, Shavasana, final rest. Final rest here, eyes closed, shoulders down by the side, feet flop open. And once you kind of get yourself all settled in, just take a big, big cleansing breath. Deep inhale. And exhale. Totally, totally relax. Guys, you can start to shift gears a little bit there. Go ahead and take a nice deep breath. Maybe start to move your hands and feet. Again, just really paying attention to how you feel, ultimately the result of your efforts, and maybe a little bit more open, more relaxed, more connected to your true essence of being human, peaceful, content. And as you're ready, go ahead and start to bend your knees, roll to your right side. Just take your time. Make your way up to a seat, comfortable seated position. We'll just take a short moment here to close. Sitting up nice and tall, shoulders relaxed, palms up, eyes closed. Just a few moments here. Reintegrating mind, body, breath, spirit, energy, all together as one whole being. So much of our lives is caught up in our head, in our thinking. It's nice to just take some time and drop deeper. And then bring the palms together at the heart. Just take a moment of gratitude. Gratitude for every breath. Namaste. Well done, everyone. Thank you all for showing up. I very much appreciate you guys, live in person, live at home. Thank you. Have a great day. Those of you streaming, we'll be back next Monday. You guys will back on our regular time for the members for 9 a.m. tomorrow. Yes, that is it.